What if I told you that the Weeknd's dark cinematic sound isn't some mysterious magic? It's a formula many producers overlook. Today we're breaking down how to get the authentic The Weeknd sound, and we're making two completely different beats to show you exactly how it's done. This is the secret behind The Weeknd's dark cinematic sound. When you think of The Weeknd, you can't ignore his early R&B roots, and that partly comes from the early influence by Drake. But at first beat, we're going for that lush emotional R&B foundation. So let's start with some lush pads to create that smooth Drake-like atmosphere. Now don't get fooled by the chords. Even though they look complex, it's just a simple walk down chord progression. When I take this note and invert it an octave up, now take this one an octave up as well. This is our first chord. Now we go up here and this one goes down. So as you can see, we go down the scale right here. And for this one, we do the exact same. As you can see, we are just walking down the scale like so. I just added this simple higher notes right here to give it some more ambience and atmosphere. Now this already sounds good, but we need more space and atmosphere to make it sound luxurious. So I layered a second pad an octave higher to give that dreamy luxury tone. Next, I added a third pad, super soft, just to make it feel more cinematic, like something you would hear in a movie scene. And to really capture The Weeknd's essence, I threw in a Rhodes preset from Analog Lab and I added a little chord sprinkle at the end of the progression, basically repeating the last chord loosely across a few octaves. And that instantly gives you that floaty, dreamy feel. Classic for The Weeknd. Even though The Weeknd's voice is so iconic, his production often have vocals built in too. So I grabbed this vocal that matches the vibe of the melody, but out of the box it sounded super dry and raw. So I pitched it up 2 semitones to match the key of the project, added Cymatics origins for that underwater texture, some EQ, reverb and delay, and this is how it sounds like. Now this gives me The Weeknd vibes. Now The Weeknd songs are all about evolution and variety, so let's do the same. So I created different sections in my sample by pitching the vocal down an octave and adding a bass line to fill up the low end. And then to make it feel alive, I added a simple percussion loop as texture. Small ear candy that makes your melodies feel way more high quality. And this is a simple percussion loop with just a whim, snap, perk and an open hat. And this is what the first sample with some drums sound like. Now before we jump into my next darker beat, quick shout out to my Loopkit Ice Rose. Ice Rose is packed with loops of the exact sound I just used in this video. If you're trying to get that high quality cinematic Weeknd vibe, this kit has all the loops you need. It's packed with the same high quality loops I just showed you, some starters to spark new ideas, midis to make your own melodies, and bass notes from the sample so you always know where to put your 808s. can download the demo version for free with the link below. And now let's get to the next beat. Darker Side of the Weeknd feels straight out of a movie. Deep, haunting and emotional. Let's start the sample with a deep synth bass that instantly sets the tone. Next, I added atmospheric chords to build that foundation. Dark, moody and cinematic. To make it feel more open, I layered a second pad, this time with less movement, that just sits behind the main chords, filling some space. And again, the Weeknd song feels like a soundtrack, so full of texture and ear candy. Next, I added even a third pad, but only playing the root and the fifth of each chord. I didn't want to clutter up the mix too much with too many sounds, that's why I just chose the root and the fifth to play right here. Now we can't forget some vocals, even dark cinematic songs need them. I found this vocal phrase that matched the vibe perfectly. And after pitching it, adding Cymatics origins, EQ, reverb and some other effects, we get this. Now I wanted to make the melody come to life a bit more, so I added a small sidechain pulsing the vocal, making it move and breathe. This instantly brings the melody to life. And now last but not least is the same mindset as before. Adding some textures, variation and ear candy to make it feel real. So a light percussion loop, some ambient noise and a synth arp as ear candy. Now finally I just arranged the sample into different sections, and before I show you the full sample with some drums to get the full picture, make sure you smash that like button if you learned something new, hit that subscribe button so don't miss any other videos, and check out my free demo version of the Loopkit with the link below. Thanks for watching and let's see each other in the next one. Bye.